hello everyone. Welcome to this little indie game called Insight. It reminds me, these buttons look exactly, I think, they look very similar anyway, the ones from Understand. I need to be careful not to click this button because it will go into full screen mode and then become totally unusable because it draws outside the bounds of my screen. Took me a little recovering to get that one back. There's no music, as far as I can tell. And this is like, it seems like it might be something like Understand was from the store page. So my understanding of the basic idea, this is my first time seeing the screen, but is that you are supposed to cut the shape into pieces so that all the sub pieces are the same shape. For example, I guess we do this, and the top and the bottom are the same. But if we had, for example, it won't even let me change it. But if I had done something else, it wouldn't be allowed. Like if I do this, oh no, it's wrong. Oh, right click undo. All right, so I can undo. Got it. But I can make it like that, and there's two of these little mini L's and two larger L's here and T shapes. So my understanding is that eventually it starts introducing new kinds of rules in addition to this basic rule. Just like in the Witness, your goal is to get from start to finish, and then they introduce these like symbols that tell you how to get from start to finish. My understanding is this game will also say it wants you to develop like this, I see. So first you get the basics, I guess, of splitting shapes up into pieces. I'm assuming this number 2 means split it up into 2, and we just haven't seen any different numbers yet. Oh, this is a large one. How many total do we have? 8, 16. So we need it to be size 8. Has to start like that. That's 5. Is that right? No. It's the right size though. That's something. I'm lost. This game is too hard. Maybe I should view it as splitting top and bottom in some way that... like that. Yeah, there we go. Now those two are clearly the same. For some reason I wanted the split kind of like left and right. Okay, split it into 3, and it's even got those little dashed arrows. I checked, this isn't made by the same guy who made Understand. Maybe this just comes from some standard Unity toolkit, and they also used similar kinds of game design choices? I don't know. I have to find a shape of size 4 that we have several of here. I guess boxes would do. Another shape of size 4. Can I do, I guess, S pieces maybe? Okay. Not T pieces. L's? It must be L's. It must be like this somehow. Yeah. This one, it's T pieces, finally. How big is this supposed to be? Size 5, a pentomino. Not P. Maybe F's? Can I fit F's in here like that or something? Yeah. Looking for more pentominos. Again, not P, not X. I don't see any way it could be F's. Could it? No. Oh, just lines, you dummy. An eyepiece. Okay, that was so simple it was difficult. 2, 2. What does that mean? Okay. So split it, choose two shapes, and make the larger shape out of two of each of the, like two of this and two of this, basically. Okay. Interesting. That certainly is more challenging. I guess I can use an S piece and a tiny little dot. L's and dots this time. Now, out of curiosity, can I do rotations? Like, show me this again. But say I did that. That's also allowed. So I can, like, well, obviously I can do rotations, but can I do reflections? Probably I've proved this in the past too, but I just wasn't sure. Now I definitely know. Because these two shapes, you can't rotate one to get the other. You have to mirror, and that is allowed. That's a little tricky, isn't it? How many spaces do we have here? 12. Put a thing there. A thing there, and then split this in half. Can I do that? Not really. What about like that? No. Wait. I do have 8 total spaces here, so in principle it could be legal, but it doesn't seem to be. Can I do a 3? Yes. There we go. 2 2s. And this is the end of this section, I guess. For some reason I want to make a little P pentomino here, and it looks like it's going to work. Alright, now we're learning about this dot, I guess? Okay, so this isn't allowed because, look at that, they even blink like the witness. Because the dots are in the same region, maybe. So we'll probably learn some more subtle, like, you know, right now I can't tell the difference between keep all the dots in different regions and each region must have exactly one dot, for example. But in the future, I assume I'll learn to tell which they mean here. Yeah, so here, it's impossible to keep all the dots in different regions because I'm only allowed 2 regions, right? Sorry? What am I meant to do here? I did that and it broke. Fair enough. This is basically the same. No, it's not. Oh. So these dots have to be in kind of the same position in each shape, right? This shape has a dot here and a dot here, and the corresponding parts of this shape over here are here and here, and those are where the dots have to be, I think. When I did it before, I did it like this, and it says, fine, this dot and this dot match up, but this dot should be here in the other shape. Interesting. Okay, now I know what the dots actually mean, I think. I'm completely gobsmacked by what to do here. This piece has to be the same as this? I guess after some kind of rotation, right? Oh, just do that. Yes. Mirror it. Okay. Can I do like this? No. Of course not. They're different parts of the shape, you silly. Silly goose. Well, okay, this is interesting, actually. Yeah, okay, I see how to solve it now. Which is like this. But what got me there was the realization that this dot has at least 2 edges next to it. It might have 3 if I drew a shape like this, but it has at least 3, at least 2. And this one only has 1, so I have to have a wall that includes this dot. And then I was like, well, could it be this? That would suck a lot, right? Could it be that? I don't know. Maybe, but it seems unlikely because then who's getting this square, right? So it kind of has to be this. And then it's like, oh, of course, you just do that. 2 bits of 2. Okay, well, that's easy. 2 bits of 2 again. Okay, I think I can do something like that. Okay, cool. This has at least 2 dots, 2 edges. I'm not very good at thinking about this. Well, this is like a non-starter. And so would be this, I think. Well, yeah. But that's okay. No, because these are in the wrong spot relative to each other. Kind of L? Is that any good? I don't think so. Oh, it is. Because now these two mirror each other and these two. Stop giving me so many dots. Gosh, there's so many choices for how to do just a simple 2x2. Thinking about these dots, I don't know, man. I guess that might be a funny thing to try. Like that, and then see if I can make these mirror each other. I don't think I can. Well, no, because the dots are placed wrong, right? The path from here to here is shorter than the path from here to here. And any other connection of dots, or likewise here to here and here to here. And any other way to pair things up would split the shape in half, so I don't think it can go like that. There's this as another option, but I think this is clearly a non-starter. And if I try to do something like this, there's no way to make that shape again, even once. Did I try this already? I can make 2 of the same shape, but they're in the wrong position. Yeah. What do I do with you? I think we proved that I can't. Well, no, I haven't really proven that I can't just do this. I can't then add this to it, but, you know, whatever. Maybe I would do this. I don't think so, because now the dots are in the wrong shape with each other. Yeah, actually, if I do this, which other dot do I cut out? Taking out this one or this one leads to an asymmetry in the dots' closeness to each other, which I think makes things impossible. This is also bad. And we tried this one, I think. Yeah, so I can't just cordon this dot off. It has to be attached to somebody. But it can't be just this, because we tried that and it doesn't work. I'd have to do this and then lose. And it also can't be just this. Again, we have to do this and just lose. So it has to include one of those shapes and then even more. Well, there's that, which would require this. Ah, there we go. No, you guys are in the wrong shape orientation. It'll hate that. Yeah, because these two are different shapes. So the only way to divide this up is into S or mini L's, which can only be like this, which is wrong, or like this, which is also wrong. So we can't have this shape. Can we have this shape? Doesn't look like it. Because we can only really divide things like that, I think. So what about this then? That seems disastrous. I hate that. I can't replicate that shape. We already tried this. I feel like I've proven it's impossible. I can't find any combination that includes this guy in any shape. What about that? Oh, that looks good. Okay, that was a shape I didn't try. You got me. Just two, huh? This feels like it wants something kind of diagonalish. Like, does that work? Yeah. That was so much easier than this. I had to, like, there's so many things to think about here. All right. Now we're learning about this weird line thing. And it's saying to do this? What? That's crazy talk. This isn't even dividing. Oh, wait. There's not a thing at the top saying 2. It doesn't say divided into 2 equal shapes. So, this be allowed? No, because this guy's alone. What about this? That's allowed. So this is more of like a separate the things, maybe. What? You want the spaces above you, maybe? Eh? You want some kind of vertical space above or below, and you want like below and these two? So what if I did this just for fun first? No, it hates that already, because this won't... Huh. And I assume this is wrong. Yeah, you're unhappy. So you just want a single space above or below you, it seems. Okay. maybe what you want is no spaces to the side of you? Well, I can't draw that. What? What does this mean? I don't understand you. These like single vertical bar guys don't seem that picky, but I don't understand what they want. This is also fine. So is this. Alright, I don't get it yet. I thought you had something to do with like wanting the things pointed at, but there's clearly nothing here or here or here for you to point at, so that can't be it. It seems like you want like 3 times what the other guy has of something that I don't understand. You're both very angry with me. So you're happy with this. But you're not. So I assume I can do this, but why? Do you require at least 3 other blocks? But then... why are you unhappy about this? You have at least 1 other block. In fact, you have 5. What does this... this is the one I don't understand. What rule is being broken here? And here, you know, I just kind of drew shapes until I found one that fit. You don't like that. You both hate this. Is it something to do not with the spaces surrounding you, but the like the lines used to draw the shape? You're happy with this. Huh. Oh, that's weird. So this shape you like, and this shape you like. So switching who owns this block makes them both unhappy, or alternates which one's unhappy. Like neither of them wants to take this block. What is this block doing? Oh. Is it about, like... kind of how many branches it has? Like, there's only one way. If you imagine this was a maze, you would want no intersections. So, for example, both the shapes would be... no. Okay, I don't even know how to like test my... yeah, you're happy, but you're not. Okay, if we go back to the 3s, you're expecting a single branch, kind of, with 3. Does that hold up so far? Yeah, okay. So now that I know what I'm trying to do, how do I do it? I guess a key question is who owns this square? And I guess then also these squares? I can give you most of them, can't I? Here we go. That should do. Okay. I see. So if you want each a single branch, I could do that. And you guys each want a straight line. Sure. A mostly straight line. Oh, that's too much. I didn't even separate them this time. There we go, right? Ta-da! So you want, I guess, a crossing, right? So like that. Who gets this square? If you get it, then I have to either give you this space or this space. If I give you either of them, there's kind of a 3-way junction, where what you want is a 4-way. If I give you both, I don't think anyone's going to be happy, but I guess I could draw that. Yeah, you don't like this space here. Sure. So I don't think you can have this space. I think it has to go to you. But isn't that, like, impossible? Now you're a 3 instead of a 4, right? Can I draw multiple lines? No. So a question one might ask then, I was trying to figure out who owns this square, and I feel like it's you, but that also seems impossible. Instead, I might ask, where should the plus part, where is the big 4-way crossing? Where does that go? There's only 2 places on the whole map that could fit it, here or here. Now, if we put it here, that would mean you need all of these squares. And that would put this guy isolated. So that's no good. You obviously have to put the plus here, I think. Which suggests this. Oh! He doesn't want a 4-way intersection. He wants something that's kind of isomorphic to a 4-way intersection, right? It has 4 endpoints in a way, right? You can, if you start here, you have a decision to make here, right? You start here. Where could you get to? 1, 2, 3, and plus where you started. That's like a kind of a 4th endpoint, maybe. I think I'm clearly being asked to draw something like this. Like that? No, that's insane. This is horrible. Maybe it's not so clear. I guess I have to start like this. Use up one of my turnings over here. Yeah. So see, again, there's kind of 4 endpoints here, 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 and here. And this has, well, this has 2 endpoints. So this endpoint theory is not quite the right way to think about it. Number of paths from one end to another end? No, because there's more than 4 here. Here, 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 here. There's 5 in this thing. Well, there's 2 here, so I'm kind of like only off by 1 in both senses, in both cases. Well, at any rate, I seem to understand what these shapes want. I just can't quite map them to numbers correctly. Okay, split the shape into 2 and obey this thing's constraint. Well, I can't split it into 2 because there's 9 things. Does this one not count? Somehow, like. I can't split this into 2 anyway, can I? But that I could do. Okay, so the 2 shapes you split into don't include this thing. Or maybe it was telling me to make 2 cuts? I don't remember that. Because I kind of made 2 cuts here. Let's go revisit some of the earlier puzzles. Here it told me to make 2 lines to make 3 shapes, so I don't think thinking of this as the number of cuts is helpful. We already did this area. Okay, so maybe we just don't consider this to be one of the shapes for now until we get some clearer understanding. There you go. So there's kind of 1 branch in this top thing. All right. 3. Oh, this is so hard. I have to make something that, like, this is kind of the minimum way to cut that shape off, right? Oh, here's a question. How parity? I can think about parity. How many total squares are there? 20. To get something divisible by 3, I need to remove a number that's equal to 2 mod 3, so more than this. So something more like that would be the right shape, perhaps. And then I would need a pentomino that there ain't no pentomino that looks like that. This is still wrong. This would be okay, right? I can still, yeah, I mean, there's still 15 left, so that divides properly. I'm just not sure what pentominoes to use. A P here is no good. What is this, a Y, I guess? What if you made a Y? No. Because then this piece is toast. This square, rather. Obviously a U is terrible. I don't know, I think this is not how you start with this guy. What's another 5-way shape he could have? That's the same one. We could do that. Take away 7 instead. Then we're looking, yes, we can fit T pieces in here. Ooh, exciting. Split it into 3 and put a plus somewhere. Well, again, we want a number equal to 2 mod 3, and this works. But there's not really a pentomino that you can tile into this area at all? Is there? Wait, is 5 right? 1 equal to 2 mod 3, right? Yeah, so 5 is okay. Yeah, and indeed 3 pentominoes would be the right size. But you kind of need like a U and then some non-U shapes. For example, if you do this guy's unhappy. I don't think this works. So what if I shift the plus over to another side? Well, like, if you tried to draw that plus, for example, you have the problem of this square. So I think I shouldn't be drawing a plus. I think I should be looking at one of these like kind of offset shapes that we used earlier that, well, I was imagining a shape kind of like this, but now this piece is toast, obviously. That square is toast. Can I draw something like that down the middle, maybe? I don't think so. What about this? Do you like this? No, he doesn't like that shape. Oh, I think I just got it. That's a shape that this thing likes, right? Oh, except like that, which is what I meant to do. And then this? Yeah! We got these 3 bars of 3, and there's kind of a blown out plus. Okay. Well, I'm kind of torn about this game. It's exactly the kind of puzzle I was asking for when I complained about the room. Right now, it feels too hard for me, but I might just be kind of tired, so I'm going to put it down for tonight and probably do one more episode, and we'll see whether it continues after that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.